Honestly, I think it's pretty incredible that I've gotten to do this more or less full time for 5 years. But there comes a point when you have to accept that it's not working. If I was making enough money to support myself, then I could be fine with the channel not growing. And if the channel was growing, then I could be fine with not making enough money to support myself, knowing that I'm investing in the future. But with neither of those things being the case, I've just been operating in the red for basically an entire year. And she just can't do it anymore. I didn't want to give it up. I didn't want to give up the community of people who watch the videos, who tune into the live streams. It's very human, I think, to want to have people listen to you, maybe more so for entertainers. You know, I'm a musician. All I wanted for most of my life was an audience, and then I got one. I got you. A stroke of luck. A rare gift that many of my peers didn't get. It is still bananas to me when anyone tells me they laughed at a video of mine or that a song of mine is important to them. That's just a human connection. It's incredible. So you can imagine that the notion of disconnecting from that community of people who you resonate with and who resonate with your work. To disconnect from that is really scary. I keep flip-flopping as I make this video, and I keep reshooting bits over and over again because there's so much I want to say. I don't know what's worth saying. The thing about creating content in our current social media era, the current meta, is that it can always be the next video that's the big one. It can always be the hit that you needed to rejuvenate things and get things rolling again. So for the past several months, I've been like, all right, all I need is another steamed hams, another hot food, another slam my penis at the car door. I get one of those and then I'm good to go. A new breath of fresh air can ride that. And when every next video could be the one, it's really hard to know when to pull the plug because there's that feeling of you stopped one video too soon. The next one would have had you back in the horse, back on the saddle. Yikes. For legal reasons, let me be clear. I am not into that. It's also hard to know when to stop when you're kind of successful. If everything was just crashing and burning, then it would be easy to stop because we could say, oh, that's an easy decision. This isn't working. Do something else. But I've always been at least kind of successful. Even right now, as an example, piano dubs, which people on YouTube seem kind of done with, they're blowing up on TikTok. It's a whole new audience, people discovering them for the first time. So then it throws in the confusing notion of like, oh, maybe it is the right content to make, but on the wrong platform. Does that justify, keeping at it? I keep worrying that the tone of this video is too sad and dark. I feel like I need to crack some jokes. Why did the Finn cross the road? To get a better career. So I want to try and be as clear as I can and define what is the plan going forward. I think the best way I can define it is like this. For the past 5 years, I have been a content creator as a job. And going forward, at least for the foreseeable future, I'm going to be a content creator as a hobby. And the goals I have doing it as a hobby versus doing it as a job, those goals are very different. I'm less concerned with, for example, staying on top of the memes and having videos out that are topical, uploading a few times a week, all that stuff. That's like important, and I enjoy doing that when it's a job, but that I don't really value that in a hobby. I don't know what the long term looks like. Maybe I'll be one of those channels that you forget exists for 5 months and then I post some musical extravaganza and disappear again. I don't know what my long-term future looks like either. Maybe I'll end up being a host on some business's YouTube channel or diving fully back into scoring video games and films. As of right now, essentially, at the posting of this video, I'm on the hunt for opportunities. So I guess we'll see. Now, I never like to end on a downer, particularly in a video like this. So the short-term plan is that I've spent a little bit of time updating my website, www.finmk.com, And I'm opening up commissions. So if you ever wanted a piece of music for your project, if you ever wanted a dub to get made that I never made, then feel free to send me a message on there or DM me on any social media. Every time I've opened up commissions before, I've always gotten a collection of wonderful and weird little projects. So I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a genuine breath of fresh air. Otherwise, I'll be around for the late night piano streams on Fridays, and when I'll see when that big collaboration project comes out. Maybe by that point, I'll have things a little more figured out. Thank you.